What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Follow your heart. Your heart will never lead you the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Home is where the heart is. The heart is everything. The heart is the first mechanism. So we're gonna start with that. The heart is the first mechanism that you build when you're in the womb. So when you're traveling the first 9 dimensions, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in, what you first built was your heart, or what you first had was your heart. So right there, that's letting you know you start with the heart, you end with the heart. You follow your heart, it'll never lead you astray. Because home is where the heart is, right? Now, when we say home, we don't mean home in terms of material or this physical world. You know what I mean? We don't mean the physical home like, you have a roof over your head. I mean, your body is your home. The house is the temple. Now, the heart is the control center, really, of all things. It's your intuition. It tells you everything. You know what I'm saying? The heartbeat itself is all. Because think about it, whenever you die or whatever, your brain shuts down and all that first, but once your heart is done, you're done. So that's just letting you know how important the heart is. And we're going to talk about the heart chakra and activating the heart chakra and making sure you're always keeping it open. And you're keeping it healthy at all times. All chakras are meant to be activated and healed and worked with and controlled. But the most important one is the heart chakra. The green, you know what I mean? In fact, if you look at here, the one, I don't know if y'all can see that, but in the middle there's the green one, the heart chakra, right? It's letting you know the center, the core of everything. You know what I mean? The heart chakra, the center, the core is everything. Even with, think about when you're trying to get to the root of the situation, if you will. You got to get to the core of it, the center of it. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get to, or a balance, if you will. The balance of all the chakras, all the 7 chakras, the one right there in the middle is the heart chakra. You got 3 below and 3 above it. The one right there in the middle, the balancer, is the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is very, very, very extremely important. In fact, the heart chakra also teaches you about love and compassion, healing, forgiveness. You got to do all that with yourself. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. Activate your heart chakra. Because once you choose yourself, everything else falls into play. Everything else falls into play. Remember I told you about the middle is the balance. Once you get this right, everything else falls into play. You know what I'm saying? Here's the heart chakra. You got this activated. Everything else falls into play. But the main chakra, remember, is the heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that love, that compassion, that healing, that forgiveness for yourself. So looking back on the things that you feel like you're scared to look back on, no. Activate that heart chakra, you got to go back into it. You got to go back and heal through all that. All that stuff. You got to go back and forgive yourself for things that you did not know. It's all right if you didn't know it. Forgive yourself. Drive on. Have that love for yourself. Have that love for yourself to the point where you don't disrespect yourself and overlook nothing no more. You stand sharp on everything. You're able to feel situations out before they happen. Utilizing through the heart chakra. It'll never lead you the wrong way. It'll never lead you astray. It's very, very important. So I just kind of want to break that down and go into more detail about that. You know what I'm saying? So remember, just think about it. Before you get into a relationship, right? Before you fall in love, before you want to hold hands, be romantic, and all this other stuff, right? You got to have it for yourself. You got to love yourself. Love spending time with you. Love you and know you. Have that compassion, before you want to go out there and heal the world and help the world and all that type of stuff. No. You got to save and heal you. That's the mission. That's the goal. That's why your spirit came to the school called Earth. Came back to this 3rd dimension called Earth. Find your true purpose. Once you find your purpose, it's all she wrote out there. You know what I'm saying? It's written in the stars. You know what I'm saying? That's why getting a natal chart reading or getting these readings from shamans are very, very important. Things like that, because they can tell you a whole lot. Akashic readings record is very, very important. Telling you about where you came from, where you are now. That is very, very important. So if you can get a Akashic readings record, you 10 steps ahead of the game already. Because you already can pinpoint where you were and when you can start off. Think about when you're playing a video game. Think about when you play a video game and you on level 3. You can't just start at level 3 and know what to do. You got to know what you did at level 2 and level 1. So you can already go, oh, okay, I'm going to take all this stuff that I learned and go to level 3, and now I'm just going to be easier. Same thing with life. Treat your life the same way. Treat this dream, this illusion the same way. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what you're paying attention to. Do your heart resonate with it? If you do, follow it. If not, do away with it. Same thing with people. If you're feeling some type of way, if your heart is telling you something about somebody, you may need to follow it. Like I said, your heart never leads you the wrong way. Your heart will never lead you astray. Never will. Never has and never will. First thing that was with you, first thing you built was your heart. So why do away with that? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. In fact, when you start using sense, that's when you messed up. When you start using logic and you start losing sense, start using sense, that's when you lose yourself. You may get lost in another light, or you get lost in another frequency, lost in somebody else's thought form. No, create yours and have that for yourself. Have that love for yourself to follow your own intuition, to follow your own thoughts, your own frequency, your own lights. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Following your heart. Not nobody else's, yours. Utilizing your intuition and everything that comes with the heart chakra. That's why the chakras are important. You know what I mean? The 7 chakras. The 7 major planets. 7 is a very sacred number. I think it's what, the 7 Dragon Balls. See, they even showed in a little, they tell it to you. You just got to know how to see it. You got to know how to see it. They tell it to you in the movies. They tell it to you in the child movies. 7, oh my goodness, all this other stuff. Even in the Matrix. They tell you all about it. About the 7 was the one that got crucified so the 8 can transform into the 9. You know what I'm saying? The 9 dimensions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They tell it to you all the time. You just got to be, you got to have an esoteric first eye to peep it. Or a cult eye to peep it. That's why it's good to study and read and all this other stuff. Especially at this time right now that we're in quarantine or whatever, with all this stuff going on. This is the perfect time to go in and win. Go within, go inside yourself and win. You know, get through all the other stuff and follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? Have that love and that compassion for yourself. You see, this is why this is green. This is representing the heart chakra. I always got it. And just so happened it's right here on my heart. You know what I'm saying? Energy, frequency. You know what I'm saying? Follow your heart. It'll never lead you the wrong way. I'm telling you right now. It's very, very important. And if you don't know, and if this is your first time hearing about a chakra, this is your first time hearing about healing, this is your first time hearing about spiritual work and all that, well, this is the perfect time to may start it. You know, start it. See where it takes you. You never know. You can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with the alchemy, with doing the work. You can never go wrong. So this is your first time, I advise you to research the chakra systems, the heart, see how important it is, the compassion, love for yourself. I talk about that a whole lot in my videos, and I really, really want to talk about that in this video. So let's go into it. Now, loving yourself, self-love. Why is this very, very important? Beyond the mundane level of, oh, love yourself, so no, it's deeper than that. You want to have that love for yourself, because the more and more love you have for yourself, the more and more you attract that love. I'm going to say it again. The more and more love you have for yourself, the more and more you get to attract that love. Remember I told you it's all about energy, frequency, energy, and vibration. Once you learn that and have that for yourself, then it's going to attract to you. Utilizing discernment, using your heart and discernment is a quick way to not let things enter your aura. Because you can feel it. Okay, I feel this is negative in my opinion. I'm not going to let this enter me. Before you make a decision, well, if I do that, I feel like if I do that, then it's going to lead me down a path I don't want to go to. Well, don't even do it. Disengage. Don't worry about it. If I feel like if I do this, it'll lead me down a path of bliss and enlightenment. Well, do it. You better well just do it. Follow your heart. Do it. You know what I mean? Follow your heart. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. But now the thing is, like I told you, when you start you using your logical mind and using sense, that's when you can fail. Prime example. Let's say you're in a relationship, right? And you feel like your partner may be, let's say you feel that your partner is feeling some type of way as far as a sickness, right? You know, something you just feel like, dang, I feel like my partner is sick. When you use your mind, this is what happen. You use your conscious mind, you use too much sense of it. You're like, well, they look the same, they acting the same, so maybe what I'm feeling is wrong. That's where you can mess up at all the time. No. Follow the first thing your heart feels and the first thing your heart tells you. You felt like your partner was sick, you may need to ask them. You may need to ask them, or just go ahead and start. Well, first feel what you think it is, what you think is wrong with them, and go ahead and do the work with it. Go and heal them, fix them herbal teas, natural remedies, or whatever. Go ahead and fix it for them, and say, hey, drink this. And then 2 days later, they might come back and tell you, ever since you gave me that tea or whatever, I'm starting to feel better. And they didn't have to tell you that something was wrong with them because you followed your heart. You see what I'm saying? Now, you can take that science and apply that to your life for any situation. And I guarantee you will not be led astray. It doesn't work like that. That's just not how it works. You know what I mean? I can only tell you what works. That's it. I only like to deal with what works. And following your heart and healing through the heart chakra, it works. I'm telling you. It's beautiful. It's life-changing. It's hard, yes, just like everything else. It's not supposed to be easy. That's not how it works. Planet Earth, this dimension is not supposed to be easy. I don't know who told people that. That's not what it is. In fact, it's what you make it. I'm going to be honest with you. If you want it to be hard, it's going to be hard. If you want it to be easy, you're going to make it easy, then it's going to be easy. It's all about your mind, your perception. You know what I'm saying? So, why would you want to have a heavy heart? I see people glorifying it, glorifying depression, glorifying toxic behavior, glorifying being negative. Why would you want to have a heavy heart? See, those are people that don't love themselves, because when you love yourself, you disengage with that energy. It doesn't even enter your aura. For instance, for me, I don't even know what stress is. What is that? Stress, negativity, depression. I don't even know what that is no more. Now, in the past, me being honest, yeah, of course I know what that was. In the past, because I wasn't enlightened on what love, true love is, love for myself, compassion, the chakra system, spirituality, alchemy, divinity, my true self, my higher self, me tapping in. I never knew about that. But when I learned it, all that stuff was over. I don't even know what that is anymore. Stress, what is that? Why would I want to put stress on myself? There's a choice with everything. You can choose to be in stress, or you can choose not to be. Choose enlightenment or choose ignorance. So only a person that don't love themselves will choose toxic behavior, choose negativity. That means somewhere inside of you, you don't love something about yourself. Because the ones that love themselves wouldn't hurt themselves, wouldn't hurt their own heart. You want to have a light heart, light-hearted, a light mind, a light frequency, or free-minded, free-hearted, free-spirited. You want all that light so you can travel freely how you want to. You can't do that with a heavy heart. Think about it in your dreams. Have you ever tried to punch somebody that was slow? You probably got a heavy heart. But I remember one time when you was in a dream where you were just running, you was flying, you were doing all that stuff. You got a light heart. Nothing is weighing heavy on you. Density, adding weight, the third dimension. That's what the third dimension is, adding so much weight to the point where we're vibrating so slow. Think about how fast your mind works. You can think about 30 thoughts in like 2 seconds. Can you perform all those thoughts? No, because you're in the third dimension. You know what I'm saying? You're in the third dimension. You can't do all that stuff. You know what I mean? That's why through meditation, when you're at a still point, and the only thing you pretty much have is your mind and your heart and all that, you're becoming one with it. That's how you're able to channel things. You're able to see certain things that you never would see when you're actively doing something. When you're actively doing something, you're no longer using your subconscious mind or your power no more, your true power. But when you still and you calm, you're utilizing your subconscious mind right there. Think about when you go to sleep. Don't you dream when you sleep? You're in a dream state. I think it's after the alpha state or the delta state. I can't remember. But that's where the fraternity and the sororities come from. If y'all didn't know, there's a states of mind, states of consciousness, the brain waves, and all that stuff. You got delta, alpha. I can't really remember. But here's the book. Energy. No wonder why this is right here. Now, this book right here talks about it. I can't remember the pages. I'm going to go back and highlight it so I can do videos like this and actually go straight to the source. But I am going to tell y'all about this book to get. It's called Hidden Power, How to Unleash the Power of Your Subconscious Mind by James Van Fleet. Screenshot it. I'm gonna give y'all time to do that. Hidden Power, How to Unleash the Power of Your Subconscious Mind. This book is a game changer. This book is a life changer. I'm telling you. This book right here, oh my goodness, man. I read this book in like 3.5 days at work. And I'm only at work for like 5 hours. So if I was at home, I would have read this book in one day. That's how beautiful, that's how, man, I'm telling you. Get this book. If you want to know about your mind, if you want to know about having power over yourself, having power and control over your life, how to create the life you want, this is the book you want right here. This is it. I'm telling you. This is the book. Now, one disclaimer about this book that I personally don't really agree with is the fact that he talks about using your subconscious mind for the physical realm. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but for me, I'm more so about in spirit and, you know, soul purpose and stuff like that. Not pretty much about wanting to be a doctor and all that other stuff. You know, all that is mundane stuff, to be honest with you. Want to be a lawyer, the president, all that is mundane. I don't talk about that. I personally don't deal with the physical level like that. I'm talking about the other realms, the reason why you got here, the reason why you're here. You know what I mean? Because the reason why you're here may not be to be a president. You never will know until you tap in yourself. So I'm talking about the tools to tapping in. Now, how to tap in and utilize that subconscious mind, your power. This book right here, it tells you it all. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, in this book, you'll discover the silent voice that speaks to you when you need help most. I say again, that silent voice that speaks to you when you need help most. That's your higher self, though. Your subconscious mind is a representation of the spirit self. That's your higher self. The mysterious alpha finder that can turn up lost or missing items in a flash. You know what? Let me tell you how real this is. Let me give y'all a prime example. I was looking for my keys yesterday, right? And after reading this book, I remember. I said, "Oh, you're thinking too hard about it. Just do it." I told myself, you know what? I'm thinking too hard about it. Where is it? Where is it? I put too much thought into it. And I said, you know what? Subconscious mind gonna find it for me. My spirit self gonna find it for me. I stopped talking. I stood there for 2 seconds. Then I just went to it. I promise you. I promise you. I stood right there for 2 seconds as if I was meditating. And I started back looking for it and I found it. It was right here. I was looking the whole time, consciously. I said, where are my keys at? I remember I was over here. I went over there. I was utilizing too much of my conscious mind until I relaxed. I said, and so, you know, I just started moving and it was right there. I found it. Utilizing my subconscious mind, which is your true power, your higher self. Tapping in. Meditation and all that, all those practices and stuff, very, very important. I'm telling you. But get this book. This book is very, very important, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I don't want to get off topic enough, but we still on topic, though. There's no such thing as getting off topic, to be honest with you. No such thing as coincidence. But, like I was saying, utilizing your heart, you know, trusting yourself, loving yourself, trusting yourself, utilizing your heart, having that compassion, healing yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do every day. This is an everyday thing. This is not just one day, oh, I healed myself, oh my goodness. No, no, no. This is an everyday thing. This is an everyday practice until it become regular. It's all about this. It's another reason why this book is important, about reprogramming your subconscious mind, reprogramming your spirit. Because you really don't know what you like. You really don't know. Because think about it. Through birth, it was your mama telling you what you needed or what you didn't need. It was your mother, the first teacher, telling you, hey, blah, 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 do this, do that, do that. You don't like that, you like that. Don't go there, go here. But you really want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is reprogram yourself. Start doing things that you never thought you would do. Just do it. Try it. If you never had ketchup on your burger, put ketchup on the burger. Just try it. Open yourself up more. Don't be closed-minded. Don't limit yourself, because in the mind, there's no limits. In the mind, body, and soul, in the spirit, there's no limits. Your spirit has no shape and form. It's only in this dimension where you have form. But you still have to be tied to your spirit, your higher self, so you can move freely. Things will start happening to you. You start having epiphany moments. Like, oh man, blah, blah, blah. A light bulb will start, it's like a light bulb will flicker inside of you. That's being enlightened. That's being enlightened about something. Enlightenment. Going within, going in. To find an answer that you've been craving for. And I guarantee you, that answer, that question, and I guarantee you, everybody's question is, who am I? What am I here for? You're not going to know that unless you go in. Inside. Home is where the heart is. Remember? Follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray. And if you're watching this video and you made it this far, oh, trust believe me, you on a high frequency. Trust believe me, you gonna find out. Unless you already know. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you do know. You do know that thing has been eating you away every day, every night. Man, I know I can da-da-da-da. I know it's something, something, something. Until you go within, you'll find it. But you know it. You do know it. The more and more you tell yourself you don't know, the more and more you get away from it, though. That's why you got to tell yourself, you know what? I do know my purpose. I do know it. I do know it. The more it starts showing up, because it's energy. When you start putting that energy out, it got to come back full circle, 360. It got to come back. This is why it was important to learn about the constellation as above, so below. This is why it was so important to learn all this stuff, to utilize it for your best interest. 360. Okay, what is a 360? It's degrees. 360 degrees is a full circle. So that means if I put a thought out there, that means it's coming back full circle. If I utilize this in a positive way, and I start putting out positive energy and a high frequency, then it's got to come back, and I'll elevate in my life. And I find my higher purpose, my higher self. The reason why I came down here in the first place. This is what this is about. You got to tap in. You got to win. And let me tell you, it's beautiful. When you're doing the work, it's the most beautiful thing. A lot of people look at doing the work as something that makes them tired, lethargic. Oh, I don't feel like reading. I don't feel like meditating. I don't feel like doing none of this stuff. I'd rather go watch, I'd rather go watch. I only watch TV, so I can't even name a TV show. Futurama. I can't even think of a TV show. I guess Love and Hip Hop. You got sports on TV, all this other stuff. You rather would do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. There's beauty in doing the work and finding yourself, loving yourself. But once you love and know you, won't nobody else be able to tell you about you. In fact, I said something that was very profound yesterday. I'm gonna try to remember it. I made a status about it. I said that, let me not use my conscious mind because I won't be able to find it. So let me just relax. All right. So what I said yesterday was, there is no such thing as wanting to be accepted. Being accepted is an illusion. I said it again, there's no such thing as wanting to be accepted. That's an illusion. Being accepting and wanting to feel accepted, wanting to be validated is an illusion. Once you understand that you create your reality, wanting to be accepted is an illusion. You already validated. You validate yourself. You initiate yourself. You love yourself. You know yourself. Anything after that is an illusion. It's not real. It's not you. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want it to be real, it can be real. Remember in the Matrix, what did Morpheus tell Neo? AKA the one, Neo, the two. What happened? What did he tell him? Neo said, is this real? Morpheus told him straight up, if you want it to be real, it can be real. It's all in your mind. Follow your heart. If you want it to be real, it can be real. Like this dimension here. If you want this dimension to be real, you want to tie to it, then so be it. That's on you. If you want to fly freely, get in your wings, travel freely through all the dimensions, outside the realms of time and the spirit realm, then so be it. Do it. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. You know. So, how much more time we got? 7 minutes? 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left. I just want to tell everybody to, or if I was to tell anybody anything, find yourself, love yourself, know yourself. And after that, life becomes so much peaceful. Because inner peace is the real bag. Inner peace is the grand inner peace, inner knowing, inner loving is everything. Because once you got that peace inside, can't nothing on the outside affect you. It can't happen. Think about it. If you already good within, how can something outside of you affect you? You won't let it because you love yourself enough. You know what I'm saying? So activate that heart chakra. And learn the chakra system, if you will. Learn everything that comes with being a spiritual being. Because that's what you were before you got here. Before you got here, you wanted to be... It's only when you got here you wanted to be the president. And all that type of stuff. Your spirit don't even really know what that is. To be honest with you. It's no shape and form. So, follow your heart. Find yourself. And after that, it's end game. It's game over after that. life becomes much more beautiful, much more peaceful. Nothing can get to you. Oh, that's not in my divinity. I'm not worried about that. That ain't got nothing to do with my true purpose. Who cares? You know, it's not in my heart. I'm not worrying about it. Oh, this person I want to agree to what I agree with. It's okay. It's all about light anyway. It's all about frequency. Maybe I'm on a low frequency, maybe on a high one. It is what it is. All I'm going to do is follow my heart. My heart will never lead me astray. No matter who it is on the outside, nothing to do with your heart, nothing to do with you. Choose yourself. Love yourself. Have that compassion for yourself so you can love others. Have that compassion, that love and healing for yourself and forgive yourself so you can forgive others. Oh, that person tried to hurt me. Oh, that's on them. Who cares? I love myself. Who cares? Can't nobody hurt me but me unless I allow them to. See what I'm saying? That's what's happening anyway. I don't know. There's no such thing as blaming nobody. That's an illusion. Oh, that person hurt me. No, they didn't. You allowed them to. You let them hurt you. You let whatever they said or did to you affect you. You did that, not them. See what I'm saying? It's just that simple, y'all. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't sugarcoat it. It is what it is sometimes. And all I can do is tell her how it is. Straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. This is straight flowing from the heart, freely. No notes. I got no notes, no nothing. I just went straight off the heart. Straight off the heart. You know, that's it. And those who's on this frequency, they'll catch the light. And those who don't, it doesn't matter. It's not even real. Those who don't catch this light, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's all about those who can't operate on this frequency. And you can take that with everything. There's no such thing as a debate. I don't know why people debate. People love debating. Why? The greatest debate is with yourself. That's what you're really debating is you, your own thoughts. And your own thoughts can manifest and get in and operate through somebody else. That's what's happening. Because everything really revolves around you, to be honest with you. You know, the world revolves around the sun. I want to challenge that statement. Nothing is new under the sun. We're kind of going off topic now, but nothing is new under the sun. To me. Nothing is new under the sun. As above, so below. You are the creator. Create the life you want. Follow your heart. Peace.